Okay, let's try that again. There we go, that seems a bit better. Yes, hey there everyone, welcome to tonight's Interference and Chill. Not with Ferret, with me for a change. Ferret's on holiday, and so I said I'd cover this, and then messed up all my microphones, didn't do a sound check before I started. So yeah, there we go, the joys of live broadcasting. But yep, hope you are all doing well. I'm not sure if Lieutenant Tom's here or if that was an auto host, but if you are here, thank you very much for the host, even though you kind of did the host and then I just disconnected straight away. But yes, it should all hopefully settle down now. Everything will be fine. Oh, thank you for the host, Ferret. Oh, I didn't realise you were here. Excellent. I hope you've been having a nice day, doing something fun. I know you're off doing all kinds of fun things yesterday, posting things into Discord. It was nice to see what it was like outside. I was just kind of in here writing code. It was terribly boring, but now I get to have a little break and do this for a bit. So yeah, everyone who's here, if you haven't seen this before, this is Interference and Chill, which is a live interactive drawing stream based on our game Interference, where players take turns to draw and describe each other's things that they put in. So basically a chain of people work together to try and pass down a message, and it just gets more and more confused and just basically weird and messed up by the end. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be getting some descriptions that other people have put in, and then I'm going to be trying to draw them, which will be fun because I can't really draw, yeah, but you know, that's part of the fun. And then other people will see my terrible drawings and have to try and interpret what on earth they were. It should be fun. So if you give me one moment, I just need to post a little thing on a Discord here, just in case some people want to come and have a look at this. Who knows? Let me move that out of the way. Yeah, but hopefully everyone's been having a good day. Let me know what you've been up to if you fancy a little bit of a chat. Otherwise, I will just try and draw something and we can see what happens. So here we go. If this is working, you should now have some voting buttons on your mix plate. You can either decide if you want me to draw ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it, no I'm not, yes I am, no I'm not, slightly indecisive, or speaking in hieroglyphics, monkeys don't get it. Okay, looks like I'm loving it is most popular. I wonder how I can go with that. Maybe keep it simple, just sort of go for McDonald's really. I mean, I know that's Justin Timberlake. I think it was Justin Timberlake originally. But yeah, I might just keep it simple and go for some McDonald's. Oh, hey there, Lieutenant Tom. How's it going with you? Thank you for the host earlier, and then I broke the stream because my microphone wasn't working. But yeah, how's it going with you? I'm just here covering for Ferret today because she's on holiday, as you might have seen on Discord earlier. So yeah, I'm supposed to be trying to draw this. All right. So how about a guy? Let's have a guy who is maybe. Let's say he's gone to McDonald's, he's gone to a drive-thru or something. So if anyone caught the last time I was doing Interference and Chill, you may remember me talking about my weird mouse that I have. I'm still on the weird mouse. That looks a bit dark, doesn't it? Shall I go for a day sky here? I still have my weird mouse, and so I find it even harder than normal to draw. And this is the thing, you know, it is quite a nice mouse, but I feel like it's designed for people doing spreadsheets and things. You may notice I can't do a horizontal line; it always goes up, sort of just kind of horizontally. But if anyone missed this last time, I got one of these vertical mice for my birthday, yeah, it's weird. It's weird and complicated. Well, it's not complicated. It's just you got to do all of your movements sideways. It's very strange. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's good to hear, Lieutenant Tom. Yeah, all right here. Just it's busy, you know, doing doing work that I don't want to be doing. Oh, thank you for the extra time there as well, Jess. Yeah, just doing work that I don't really want to be doing because I've got all kinds of other things that I'd rather do, like, you know, making some games or playing games or whatever. Just trying to remember what a McDonald's would actually look like here. Let's just sort of do a building. We just get a golden arches on it. It'll be fine. But yeah, so you know, doing work really, which, you know, it's one of those things you have to do. It's just it's a little bit more annoying than normal because with the run up to Rezzed, with working on Rogue Drones, I was able to kind of just work on that pretty much all of the time. So I was doing fun stuff all the time, and I kind of forgot what it was like to do work. I mean, technically, it does count as work, you know, because we make games, so it's work. But yeah, we have to fill in a lot of it with kind of paid contract work, and yeah, it's kind of a load of that at the minute. But you know, what can you do? Shouldn't complain too much. You know, I get to work from home. I've got a pretty easy life, really. Can't complain too much. But yeah, you know, I just spoilt myself, kind of doing that much work on Rogue Drones. And we've kind of had to, like, with trying to pay for it all, we've had to sort of wind down, and we're not doing that much work on it at all now. I'm just doing these weekly dev streams, which happen after this over on my channel, if anyone's interested in that, about 8 o'clock. And it, yeah, so it's a bit awkward because I've got all these things I want to get done in the game, but then I don't really have time, so I've got to do the work that actually pays for us to work on it, and then that's kind of turning into a big grief. Should I make this guy wear? Should I give him an orange shirt? I say this guy, I mean, you know, as anyone who's seen me drawing stuff here will know, I just always tend to draw myself, really. So I kind of want to sort of do that, I think. This guy kind of, wow, I look really fat. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, that'll do. But yeah, so yeah, this thing I'm doing at the minute is just turning into it's like a big grief. I'm helping someone update like this app system that they have, and so I'm working on their new version, but I'm also having to do bug fixes on the old version, which is like, I don't know, 5 or 7 years old or something like that. So it's like anytime something goes wrong with it, it's like really awkward trying to get it working again. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. But as I say, you know, I shouldn't complain too much. I get to work from home. I get to do a bit of streaming when there's time. Oh, hang on, no, if he's not sure, I probably shouldn't give him like a happy mouth. Let's sort of go, you can be thinking about it. Yeah, okay, this kind of seems legit. Right, let's get like a little sort of thought bubble up here. But yeah, so I'm covering Interference and Chill for Ferret, who's got the week off. So yeah, we also didn't do our co-stream on, maybe that needs to be a bit bigger, our co-stream on Tuesday, which normally provides a little bit of a break from work. I sometimes do kind of think, well, maybe I should actually stream a bit of gaming myself, but I don't think I'm that interesting on my own, really. I tend to kind of work best when I'm sort of partnered up with someone. So I thought maybe I won't bother. I'll just wait until hopefully we can do another co-stream again at some point. Right, so here's my plan with this, right? So he is loving it. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. You know, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Possibly. But there we go. Oh, look at me actually counting fingers. This is kind of like, is that going to work? Yeah, it'd be fine. Look at me, but actually doing kind of realistic drawing. Yeah, the other problem that I have with this mouse is I constantly right click on it as I'm trying to move. It's very weird. I mean, if I'm honest, I don't know if I'd actually recommend it or not. I mean, it's kind of nice, although, I mean, as I say, it was a birthday present, so I've kind of got to stick with it. Do they look like thumbs up? Maybe if I actually draw a little line on it to kind of separate the fingers out, that might work a bit better. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's going to look better, isn't it? But yeah, you know, so it's like it was a birthday present, so I kind of got to stick with it really, because otherwise it'd be a bit rude. But I don't know. I feel like if it hadn't been for that, maybe I would have given up by now. I'm all about ergonomic keyboards, though, you see, and everyone always says ergonomic keyboards are terrible, and why would you ever use one of those? But I love them. I had one as a Christmas present or something many years ago, and I thought, oh, this is the worst thing ever. I'm never going to get used to this. But it was a present, so I stuck with it, and then I realised they're great. So I've been sold on them for like 20 years. No, maybe not that long. 15 years or so, and they're excellent. And Bunnery actually got me a new ergonomic keyboard for my birthday. In addition to the mouse, just because I love these keyboards and everyone should get them, she got me a Microsoft Ergo 4000 to replace my Microsoft Ergo 4000 that I've actually had for so long that all of the letters have started wearing off. But yes, she... Let me just put that back down there. But yes, she bought me the exact same keyboard as I was already using because it's that good. Right. I might just sort of try and neaten this up a bit because this guy just looks really fat. Although, having said that, if he is loving McDonald's that much, maybe that's why he's fat. Maybe I should have left that as it was. Yeah, maybe I should actually. Let's just get an undo on there. There you go, that's fat meat. Oh, I haven't done a beard. I should do a beard, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Let's get a bit, yeah, let's just get more hair. Yeah, there we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? And then, right, I don't have to worry about drawing an ear. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Well, okay, that kind of went a bit wrong. I'm blaming that on this mouse, you know, because I just can't go sideways. Maybe I should put like a little bit of a nose on there. You see, Ferret does like quite good faces. She has this thing with like the eyes and the nose. I can never quite do it. Right, let me just check that this makes sense. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. But. I think that kind of works. You know, I got McDonald's there, got Golden Arches there. Someone will figure that out, won't they? Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. I reckon that people should be able to guess what that is. Let me just go over here and sorry, I'm just trying to do many things at once because normally I watch Ferret doing this, and so I can keep an eye on what's happening with the mixplay stuff to try and debug our ongoing issue of the buttons not getting labelled correctly. So I just wanted to open it in another window so I can have a quick look at it and see if it does work. Okay, right, I'll just leave that in the background there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so, right, time for another vote then. So this time we've got Grandma is so mad you sold her plasma cartridge. Grandpa Simpson looks like a hillbilly minion, says greetings. I assume that means he is saying greetings, not that it's like a greetings card saying that Grandpa Simpson looks like a hillbilly. I mean, that would be kind of random though. Why not? Okay, ooh, looks like we had one selected at random. Just have a little bit of coffee. Grandma was so mad you sold her plasma cartridge. Plasma cartridge? What, plasma like blood? Or plasma like actual plasma? How would I draw plasma? Oh, I could do one of those ball things. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, right, let me just put that there so I've got something to refer to. Now, what I did learn last time I was doing this is I very rarely put a background in. But what should I go for? That? No, let's go for like a nice blue wall or something. Oh, this looks like it's outside again. Whatever, never mind. No, in fact, I'm gonna pretend that's a wall. Honestly, I cannot draw a straight line with this mouse. The problem is, right, I've been using it so much now, I can't switch back to the normal mouse because I struggle with that. Okay, right, let's get some nice wooden floor on here. Okay, yeah, that should look all right. But yeah, so backgrounds. I didn't used to draw backgrounds, but then Ferret kind of got me into doing that, and it seems to work a lot better if you just throw a quick background on there. Okay, Grandma, so mad you sold her plasma cartridge. Right, so I'm going to try and let's get like an old lady. So let's sort of do a bit of this. Let's go stereotypes because sometimes that kind of makes it easier to get the message across. So what I'm going to do is, right, this is my grandma person, and she's going to have like a stick. What should we put her in? Black trousers? Yeah, let's keep it simple, just go black trousers. Or maybe I should put her in a skirt. Maybe that should be a skirt. A dress. Yeah, let's make that a dress. There we go. As I say, I do stereotypes, and then it'll be a little bit easier for the next person. They'll hopefully figure out what's going on. So, might give her some black shoes though. Wow, okay, that looks unhealthy. Okay, there we go. Right, let's get a bit of grey hair on here. That would hopefully get across the idea that it's an older person. Excuse me, it's an older person. Do you think I need to maybe do like a little bit of... Oh, honestly, I can't use this mouse. I feel like it's nearly the end of May now. I've probably had it so long we couldn't send it back anyway. But as I say, it's good, but it's just for precision work. It's really, really difficult to use, as you can probably tell by me kind of doing my kind of concentration face here. Okay, she's looking annoyed. Okay, let's give her a walking stick here. Well, let's just sort of draw a walking stick in like that. Hey, I'll even do a little bit of detail. Let's get one of those little rubbery boot things on the bottom of it, yeah. Check me out, thinking about it. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's just kind of do a bit more of that. Right, okay, Grandma is mad. Sorted. Grandma is so mad you sold her plasma cartridge. Okay, right. Let's try and do this without making it too easy. Okay, so let's get a guy here. Let's give him a red shirt or something. I say red shirt. I always just draw people wearing the same stuff all the time. I'm not really as imaginative as Ferret. She's actually got quite a talent for coming up with random things in Interference and Chill. I just sort of tend to draw myself all the time because I'm not very imaginative. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, right, I give him a bit of money there. Now, it's going to be difficult with this mouse. Well, I suppose actually this isn't too realistic. That's meant to be a pound note, except I've kind of drawn it green, like, American money. But I suppose our £5 notes are green. Well, sort of greeny blue these days, with Winston Churchill on the back. Okay, so Let's just give this guy a bit of hair here. Right clicking again. I might not draw myself this time. Let's just get something in here. Maybe this guy's like, yeah, there we go. That's kind of close enough. Close enough. Okay, so she is. Should I do thinking or saying? Yeah, let's go thinking again. That sort of speech bubble, thought bubble thing I just did worked pretty well. Maybe I should kind of do that a little bit bigger, give myself a bit more room later on. Maybe I should use a bigger pen, that would kind of make sense. Do I need to do him thinking about this as well? I don't think I do, actually. I think it'll be fine. Right, let's get that, because they kind of look a bit like this. I'm thinking of one of those sort of plasma ball things that you get, if anyone's wondering what this is about. Okay, I kind of need like a pink bit in the middle here. Like that. Yeah. And then apparently that's sort of, looking at this reference picture, that's kind of like on a little stalk like that. And then I need some blue bits coming off here, like, you know, no, that's probably not quite thick enough. Let's make it a little bit thicker. Wow, drawing wavy lines is a bit difficult. Maybe it's easier if I kind of go the other way. No, it's just not easy at all with this mouse. I'm sorry, I feel like this is interference and Bread complaining about mice. I'd say not complaining, I mean it's a nice mouse, it's just a bit difficult for this kind of thing. Okay, need a little bit of pink around here as well, just kind of give the idea of, oh, missed. One day I might actually put a keyboard shortcut on for undo, which would be quite handy, I think. I should probably ask Ferret what other things she wants in here. She has come up with a good idea for a new interaction that we might let you do, but we kind of need to balance it slightly, just to make sure that it's not kind of really overpowered, because I'd rather get it right at the first time than have to nerf it afterwards. Yeah, let me just expand this a little bit, and then I can just throw a question mark in here is what I'm thinking, like that. Is that too thick? No, there we go, that should do. Boop. My plasma ball, where is it? And then he's just kind of like trying to hide the money behind his back. Let's kind of get some eyebrows on here, so he's kind of like, ooh. Yeah, you know, I think that kind of works. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. See, Ferret normally goes right up to the time, but I feel like there wasn't really anything more I could do with that. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, someone's straight in there. Oh, hang on, let me just check and see if this is working for me now. Oh yeah, okay, that's cool, that's working. Awesome. So, two men attack each other with mouths while music floats in, and before and after advertisement for Chinese rejuvenate remedy. Okay. Rejuvenate remedy. Something that had put over that it's like a Chinese rejuvenate remedy. Sort of wondering if I could kind of spin that off into like acupuncture or something, or right, okay, let's do something a bit different. What I'm going to do is let's get a bit of a dark grey background going on here, and then I'm going to draw a page over the top. Yeah, so if you haven't played Interference yourself, then if you're wondering why I don't just use fill tool, because there isn't a fill tool, what you have to do is you have 10 minutes to draw these things, but you've got a limited palette, limited tools, so it's kind of about challenging yourself a bit, really. Right, so I'm going to pretend this is a printed advert, you see. So, oh yeah, look at me. I'm actually doing something go off the edge of the screen. Yeah, you know, that's kind of unlike me. I'm normally about keeping things straight and stuff. I should go for that big hole there, shouldn't I? So it's pretty rare for me to kind of do something like that. Yeah, you know, I'm getting a bit more adventurous. Okay, right. Before and after advertisement. Okay, so I'm going to need. There we go. Should I get before and after there? No, I'm going to try and do it without before and after. Maybe we should, you know, I might kind of do someone in a similar kind of pose to the grandma that I just did. Actually, you know, we could sort of do someone. They're kind of like slumped down a bit, you know, and then they have this amazing rejuvenation thing, and they and then suddenly they're standing up and everything's great. That could work, I think. Okay, let's sort of just give them a pair of trousers there. Yeah, pair of shoes. Yeah, close enough. There you go. They actually look like they're sort of holding the back bit now. Let me just get rid of these plasma things there. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Let's just press undo before someone takes my undo away. You can, of course, get interactive with this stream and press some of those mix play buttons down there. And you can do things like mess with the palette or give me some extra drawing time, that kind of stuff. If you're feeling nice, you can give me extra time. You know, if you're feeling a bit harsh, you can mess with my colours or something. That always seems quite popular. Okay, so let's do the same person again. Well, they look a bit fat there, but you know, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Is that going to be too big for doing trousers? Yeah, I think it probably is. Let's just go for a slightly more sensible size. Legs. I say slightly more sensible size, and then I've kind of done that. Well, it's close enough. That'd be fine. Maybe I can just kind of like cut in like a thigh gap or something down here. It keeps not working. Okay. I don't know what's happening there, Jess. Although you possibly don't have your sound on. Let me just. Okay, right, so I've got this person here. Let's get a, you know, they're kind of like woo and all this, you know, they've had this amazing remedy and everything's great. I should say as well, if anyone is just tuning in to expecting to see Ferret, you got me this week. Ferret is on holiday, and so yeah, you know, you got my amazing drawing ability here. I hope you're all very impressed. But yeah, she's been off doing fun things all week. Well, I say all week, it's only Wednesday. She is doing fun things this week, so I thought I'd cover the show. Okay, those eyes are a little bit weird. Never mind. I thought I'd cover the show because, you know, it's a shame to not do it when we have some regulars who come along each week. I didn't want to let you guys down, so you know, I thought I'd kind of risk doing this. Just saying it keeps disconnecting. I have to refresh to get it back on. Yeah, there is a bit of mix of weirdness happening at the moment. I thought it was just related to chat, but I suppose it could be mixed play as well. I haven't checked the status thing for a bit. Oh, in fact, maybe if I press this. Yeah, it just says chat degraded performance. So I don't know. That would explain why the viewer number keeps going up and down. It must be Jess having to refresh. Okay, before and after advertisement for Chinese rejuvenate remedy. Maybe what I could do is, let's get a little translate thing going on here. And I'll just go for remedy because that sounds. Ooh, okay. I can probably draw that in 3 minutes, maybe. Right, let's. Ooh, bit big. Let's just kind of adjust this. Right, okay, so I'm gonna make a big mess of this. I hope I don't inadvertently write something that's actually really rude. That sort of goes a bit like that. That goes like that. I'll get that, and then I always mean to sort of learn new languages, but the problem is, well, it's not really a problem. The thing about something like Chinese is you have to learn a whole new character set as well, you know, like your letters and everything are real. Look at me sounding like a big nerd, obviously, saying character set. That's a very programmer thing to say. But, you know, it's not like just having to learn new words, you're having to learn new symbols and things as well. Like, I've got no idea what these different symbols are called. Well, I mean, symbols, letters. I suppose it's not really letters, is it? I don't know exactly what the right word would be. Okay, that looks pretty close. I don't know if that needs to. Yeah, that's what's probably all right. Okay. So what my logic is here is that someone will see this and they'll be like, okay, I don't know what that says, but I think it's Chinese. If someone's feeling particularly keen, they could go and look it up and try and translate it, and that should hopefully mean remedy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad apart from this bit here. Let me just redo this bit, because otherwise I think that's pretty close. Of course, as I say, with not really knowing the alphabet myself, the problem is I don't know if making these minor mistakes in this actually means it's going to look like a completely different symbol, character, letter, whatever the correct word is. That's still not quite right, is it? Let's go sort of up a bit more. Oh, no. Oh, mouse again. Mouse again. Here we go. Oh, thank you for the extra time there, Jess. There we go. Maybe I should have seen how hard the word rejuvenate was. Can I draw that in 2 minutes? I don't think I've left myself enough room. Yeah, maybe I should, maybe rather than fiddling about with that, I should just do some other small details, like, you know, we should actually make it look like he has an extra arm. Should I get like a little belt on here as well, just to kind of cover up the fact that the body doesn't kind of reach all the way to the trousers. Yeah, there we go. They look kind of happy there. I mean, you know what I should do? I should get in the habit of giving people necks. That would probably be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh wow, there we go. That looks more realistic already. Oh wow, actually, minor thing, but I'm really pleased with that. That looks way better. Huh. Well, I say way better. Maybe I shouldn't go that far. Shall I try and outline that? No, I don't know. I probably don't have enough time. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I might just go with that. Yeah. Oh, I just realised down there it actually gave me a phonetic translation of that. I don't really know how to pronounce that though. Bujiu, perhaps? Bujiu? I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's try something else. How about these then? Let me just look at this over here. Oh yeah, everything seems to be working this week. Maybe it was just some temporary blip last week. Okay, so he now knows that ghosts can die and what happens afterwards. Or we've got woman standing at Bob's grave thinking about someone else. Okay, I think I could manage that. That seems most popular. We're all about cats here. Although these don't actually... these don't actually look anything like our cats. I just thought, because we're starting to do all of this interference merchandise, which you can get at playinterference.com/store, and I just looked down at our logo here. I should get that cow picture that's on the mug, and then we should do a mug like that. That would be kind of meta. Right, okay. Woman standing at Bob's grave thinking about someone else. I don't know how I'm going to do the someone else bit. I can... Let's get a bit of that there. Should we do a night? Yeah. I can kind of go over there. Oh, just really struggling to make things match up. You know, mouse, mouse, mouse. It's all about the mouse. Okay, right. So let's get a grave in here. I mean, obviously we discourage people from writing things because that makes everything a little bit too easy. But I think in this case, I'm not going to put any sort of serious words. I'm just going to put a bit of stuff here, you know, R.I.P. Bob. Okay, so let's get someone. Just a light blue dress. That might be quite nice. Okay, we'll do that. Now you see, I tend to draw in a different way from Ferret because she normally draws like the outline of people, and it basically looks like they're naked until she actually finishes them off. So I tend to sort of draw the clothes, and then wow, this girl looks really really pale. I don't know why I'm doing a dress like that. But I got no idea where this has come from. Just sort of making it up as I go along. Trying to remember to draw a neck this time, you see. Now this time I need to do a thought bubble. That arm's just kind of gone a bit wrong really, hasn't it? This time I need to do a thought bubble, and I think maybe I haven't left enough space for it. I don't really know kind of what pose she's doing here. And again, that arm is kind of just wrong. This is like woman Slender Man or something. I don't even know. I don't even know. Let me just think about this. Your thumbs point inwards, don't they? So let me just kind of get like a little thumb on there. Maybe that'll make it look more realistic. Or not. Or not. Never mind. It's all gravy. This was meant to be like a fancy evening dress, and then I thought I'd make it. Is that a halter neck? I don't know. You know what? Let's just forget all of that. We'll just colour all that in. There we go. That's probably a bit better, isn't it? Okay. Actually, she's got blonde hair or brown hair? I mean, blonde might come out all right against this background. Yeah, that sort of looks all right. Oh wow, okay, she's got loads of hair. Maybe I should kind of see what I need to get in the habit of doing as well is letting go of the mouse every so often when I'm colouring things in, because then it means I don't end up undoing the whole thing. Okay, so let's have her kind of looking up like she's sort of thinking. Okay, and time for another thought bubble. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wish I'd kind of done this whole thing a little bit lower down, but you know, such is life. Such is life. All right, let's get someone in here. So what I want to do is, what's quite a short name? Dan, John, Dave. Yeah, it should be Dave. It's always Dave, isn't it? Right. Okay, I guess I don't really need too much sort of too much detail on here. What I'm thinking is I'm just going to try and that kind of went a bit wrong, didn't it? Yeah, close enough. Right, I'm gonna just get this guy's head on here. Yeah, with a neck. You see, this time I've actually remembered the neck. That's a start. Let's get a little bit of hair on here. Okay. Oh no, that was terrible. Yeah. As I say, you know, I always feel like my drawing skills are pretty terrible here when I come and do this, because if you don't normally catch the show, or if you do, you're possibly expecting Ferret, who can actually draw, whereas I can't. But she's on holiday this week, so I am trying to cover for her, and I can't draw very well. So okay, now he looks like Voldemort. Yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just go with it. We'll just go with it. Don't worry. It'll be all good. Okay, so maybe I mean, Sam. I was just thinking, I'll just write this guy's name on his shirt. Or maybe I could kind of just stick a letter on. There we go. Oh, I almost wish I'd done that jumper in green now if I was going to put an S on it for Sam, because of this face and everything. It would have totally turned into Lord Voldemort. Yeah, because when the next person will see this, and then they'll have to try and describe what on earth is going on here, and they'd probably get blonde girl in a graveyard thinking about Lord Voldemort. I don't think I've got time to recolour that though, unfortunately. But you know, it's all good fun. But yes, so I'm not really the most capable drawer here, but you know, it's a laugh, isn't it? It's a laugh. Yeah, I should probably show some of Ferret's drawings as a comparison for this, but for me, that's not bad. I think it's not as good as my best ever drawing that I've done. Which, well, in fact, let's take a short break. I'll just submit this. Woman standing at Bob's grave thinking about someone else. R.I.P. Bob. Yeah, and the woman's thinking about someone with an S on their jumper. So, you know, unless Bob's really into Superman or something, I think that'll do. But yes, just talking about my favourite picture I've ever drawn. This is my favourite picture I've ever drawn, which was meant to be a chilly sitcom, and yeah, it's like that bit from the intro to Friends. I was quite pleased with that. So normally Ferret waits a little bit and then shows some of these. Well, no, I should wait until the end before I show these off, because then other people might have actually had a go at some of them. Ooh, hang on, let me. No, sorry, I just can't type in numbers. Can't type in numbers. yeah, if you were here last week, you might have seen things like, I don't know, let's go for this. This is what happened with one of Ferret's games last week. So someone put something into interference saying someone who looks like they should be called Sybil. Next person saw that bit of text and they drew this picture. Next person saw just that picture and they described it as she found out she got a bad weave. And then the next person did that. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, like the expression on the face there is great. Next person described that as, get that mirror out of my face, you cut it wrong. So we got a drawing of that there. Woman disliking another's hand mirror. Yeah. Yeah, again, you know, I've got quite a sort of simple style here, but, you know, same kind of thing. Someone saying women should do makeup not at the table. Here, this is the one that Ferret drew on last week's stream. So someone's trying to have their spaghetti. I assume that's spaghetti bolognese, or maybe it's meatballs, I don't know. And they're like, no, don't do your makeup there. So it, you know, got onto this makeup kind of thing, and it's, yeah, you know, it's kind of stuck with it for a while there. Child begging his mom to stop putting on makeup and eat food. Described by Schnooky there. Mom, quit doing your makeup. I have dinner on the table. Well, you know, that kind of got all the way through there. Well, when did it actually start? Okay, there wasn't makeup in it to start with, but it, you know, it kind of makes sense. Okay, so I will go back and do a few more drawings. Maybe this will fix Jess's issue that she's having. It could be that maybe by me disconnecting and reconnecting, it'll have actually helped. If anyone's wondering, that second description that looks like it's an error is actually something in the game, because it got picked up by our moderation system, and we had to approve it. But it is all good. Playing the probability game on PC outside as the sun sets. Okay, outside as the sun sets. Right, so let's get a nice bit of grass on here. Yeah, grass. But yeah, there you go. You know, I'm pretty terrible with the art here, but you know, it's always good fun. If you'd like to have a go at this yourself, you can get involved at playinterference.com. You can just play in your browser there. I'm trying to be clever here, you see, and sort of do kind of like a little gradient kind of sunset, but I don't know how well that's going to kind of work out. I don't know, maybe it will, it's probably going to be a bit too dark for the sun, isn't it? So let's get the sun here. Well, I don't know, no, that isn't going to work. I'll stick with the yellow. Okay, oh, you see, this is my problem, right? I don't think this through. I should have done the sun first and then drawn grass over there. That kind of works, doesn't it? I think. Yeah. But yeah, if you'd like to have a go yourself, playinterference.com. You can either play in your browser or you can download the app on Windows and Android. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Snowgirl. How's it going with you? You having a good day? I'm just trying to draw a bit. I'm a terrible artist, but you know, I'm having a bit of fun. And you can get all interactive. Use the Mix Play panel to do things like mess about with my palette if you want, if you're feeling a bit harsh, or you can give me extra time if you're feeling nice. Right, let's playing the probability game on PC outside as the sun sets. Okay, so I've got outside, I've got the sun setting. Maybe should I do a desk? Yeah, let's get a little desk in here. Lucky that would probably work as a desk like that, maybe. Okay. Oh, this mouse, you know. Yeah, I know I keep going on about this mouse thing, but this is why I can't draw horizontal lines. It's really weird. I need to practice more. I do feel quite bad because, you know, I actually make this game, and I'm really bad at drawing because I don't practice enough. Thank you for the extra time there, Jess. That is much appreciated. Right, let's just do like sort of a, we'll do a desktop kind of computer here. I think that could kind of put the idea across. Okay, let's do that. Go there like that. Yeah, someone would figure out that's meant to be a computer, I think. Okay, Okay, and then let's get a little stand on there, I guess the problem here is going to be, I'm doing all of this detail, and then I'm going to have to draw someone in front of it, so you're not going to see them anyway. You're not going to see all this anyway. But I suppose at least that's the right way round to be doing it, isn't it? Oh, that's going to annoy me because that cable actually went in front of the monitor. I suppose again what I should do is, I'm all about wired mouse and keyboard, There we go. Right, okay, let's get someone kind of sat here. I'm going to do them off to the side slightly. Okay, that just looks really fat again. I'm going to do them kind of off to the side slightly so you can actually see this stuff, because now that I've drawn it, it'd be a shame not to be able to see it. Okay, yeah, I might actually put them sitting on a chair. That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, that kind of works, doesn't it? But I don't know why they've come outside in their office chair, but whatever, it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. Yeah, I'm just going to do, as ever, red shirt guy, blue jeans, black shoes. I was going to say, it is actually me, except I don't have a red shirt on at the moment. For a change, if only I'd put my Rogue Drone shirt on. I mean, if you like any of these things that we do, you can support us by buying stuff from our store, which you can find at playinterference.com/store. And that, that's got things like my interference. Well, I've got the 7th birthday shirt on here. That's in the store. There's an 8th birthday shirt next month, almost this time next month, 28th of June. Interference will actually be 9, so there'll be a 9th birthday shirt as well, and hopefully you'll like that. I've kind of half designed it. I need to finish it off actually, so I can get it in there. Right, where I've gone wrong with this? Where I've gone wrong with this is I should have put something on the screen before I kind of drew this guy. I didn't really want that to be brown. Let's just go orange. Yeah, there we go. Looks a bit better, doesn't it? Okay, awesome. The probability game. How do I do the probability game? Interesting. Maybe I just need to sort of outline around this guy's face slightly. Close enough. Yeah, so probability game. Maybe I should just write a probability on the screen. I'll just go like, I don't know, 15 to 1. Now I guess the problem here is either someone is going to think that's a clock, or that's like the time, or someone think it's 15 to 1, the game show, quiz show. I didn't think that through. See, the reason 15 to 1 as a probability was in my head is because I saw a bit of 15 to 1 the other day, which is a quiz show on TV in the UK, if anyone's not from the UK. Maybe it's elsewhere as well, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you know, I'm kind of pleased with that. Maybe I should just sort of sort out the back end of that computer a little bit. I've got a bit of extra time here. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. The only thing is, I'm not happy with how I've done the face there. Maybe I should have done that in orange, so it looks like there's kind of a bit of a glow coming off the computer. Nah, that just looks weirder. Yeah, I might just leave it like that. I'll tell you what I might do. Let's just put some kind of stars up here. It's not really that noticeable if someone plays the game on their mobile or something, but I think that could look pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. That looks kind of nice. Clouds? I don't know. Clouds might be a little bit too much. What else should I get on here? See, as I say, I know when Ferret does this, she kind of keeps going until the very end of the time, which is probably a bit more interesting to watch than me just doing this. There we go, get some wheels on there. Playing the probability game on PC outside as the sun sets. I think that's pretty much it, really, isn't it? What do you think? Yeah, let's go for that. Okay. Let's see what we've got this time. Let me just see if this is still working on here. Yeah, everything seems to be working this time. Sometimes, because this is all like cutting edge mixed play stuff, sometimes we have some weird problems pop up sometimes, but it looks like everything's going all right. Okay, so we've got House in the Alps. Through window we can see Fishbowl. Oh, new TRS computer 84 comes in pink, cutting edge. Huh. It's like the Trash 80, I guess, but it's a Trash 84, which is like an old computer. I'm just being really old, I guess. Yeah. I don't actually remember those. I used to have an Atari 800 XL back in the day. Right, House in the Alps. Through window we can see Fishbowl. Okay, so okay, let's get a nice sunny kind of background here. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of try and invert some of my colours here. So let's get some sky going on. Okay, like that, and then I'm gonna kind of get like a bit of a mountainy kind of thing going on. But the problem is, I suppose if I want to be able to see the fishbowl, the house is going to need to be quite big. So maybe what I need to do is come up with something like, yeah, that's what I should have done. Right, now I can have kind of like another mountain in the background. I mean, again, maybe I should have done a third one. Yeah, I probably should have. Okay, right, let's get that in there. See, this is me layering things entirely wrong. Okay, so we'll get that there, and then this one is in front, so that's going to cover that up, and then this white business here is going to cover all of that up. Yeah. You see, look at me, I'm doing the art. Put like a little snow-covered peak on top of that, yeah, there we go. Close enough. Get another one on there as well. Let's kind of give that a bit more of an interesting bottom. So I said earlier that we make this game. We actually make other games as well. Making a game called Rogue Drones at the moment, and we took that to Rezzed, which is like a games expo in London, and we were sat next door. Well, not next door, literally next stand to a game called Snowtopia, which is a ski resort management sim, kind of like theme park but for skiing, and it looked really cool. Not really my kind of thing because, like, I've never been skiing or anything, but it looked really awesome. So I might actually look at getting a copy. I think it's in alpha at the moment. It might be free. I'm not sure. But yeah, excuse me, Snowtopia. It was pretty cool actually. Well, you wouldn't have a brick house in the Alps, would you? You'd probably have a wooden house. Let's make it brown. No, let's make it that brown, and then I can try and do some kind of... Oh, can't draw straight lines with this mouse. But it's not the straight lines that's the problem. I can't draw lines in the angles that I want to, is the problem, really. Right, so... but yeah, Snowtopia. It's cool. Just go check it out if you think that might be your kind of thing. I feel like, you know, you have houses on sort of stilts in the mountains. Maybe. I don't know. I give it like a little bit of a pitched kind of roof here. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking like a log cabin kind of concept here, which now that I start doing, I realise is going to be really hard with this mouse. But you know, that's part of the challenge, isn't it? I mean, one of the things we did talk about putting into interference interactive games, just keep clicking all the time, is perhaps something where you can like flip the mouse controls, which I think would maybe be a little bit too harsh. Maybe if I just kind of make that all dark, and then I can put some stuff inside. I think that kind of might work. But yeah, we did think about adding some things in, like a control flip button and that kind of stuff. You know, we might look at that, but I feel like it'd be a little bit too harsh if you were trying to draw something. I mean, it's hard enough trying to draw on a computer anyway, using a mouse. Maybe I should get some more of these down here, kind of just, you know, keep the idea going. Yeah, I think that could work actually. Yeah, you know, it is already a bit of a challenge trying to draw stuff with a mouse. I should say as well, I'm actually left-handed, but for some reason I use a mouse in my right hand, which makes it even harder for me to do any precise drawing. Although having said that, if I use the mouse in my left hand, I'm even worse. So, you know, who knows how that works. Yeah, close enough. Right, let me just kind of divide this up a bit. So, oh yeah, check that out. That's looking pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's funny how sometimes you just do like a minor little thing like that, and then it starts. So it starts looking quite a bit cooler, doesn't it? Yeah, that. Do another bit there. That kind of looks a little bit like a log cabin, doesn't it? Right, through window we can see fishbowl. Okay, let's get a fishbowl in here before I start running out of time. So I can't really use brown for a table. Maybe I could kind of, or maybe it could just be on the windowsill. That would make sense. Yeah, why not put a fishbowl on the windowsill? Okay, so I haven't had a fish for ages. Used to have a fish when I was younger, actually. Well, a pair of fish. That looks... I don't know, actually. I feel like... Oh yeah, that's like it. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to sort of remember what fishbowl looks like. Right, let's get a fish in there. So we get like a little goldfish. You know, in fact, I'm going to draw my fish, because I had two goldfish. I call them goldfish. One was gold, makes sense. One, I don't know exactly. I'm not an expert on fish, and this was a long time ago. Does that look like a fish? Maybe I should do the body first and then put the tail on. Ooh, maybe I should not right click. But yeah, so one of them was gold, and it was goldfish, as you do. And the other one lost all of its colouring and went white. Well, silver, really. Don't know what that was about. I mean, I'm assuming it was a goldfish. Maybe it wasn't a goldfish. Maybe that was meant to happen. I don't know. Let's get a little bit of a plant in here. You know, fish like plants, don't they? Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Let's get a little eye on the fish. Otherwise, it'll be like that joke. You know, what do you call a fish with no eye? Fish. Those eyes are terrible, really, aren't they? Hey, I've just realised that follow we got earlier, it was from someone called Snow Girl. Now we're drawing snow. Crazy. There we go, that looks a little bit better. House in the Alps. Through window, we can see fishbowl. That kind of seems legit. What do you think? Fishbowl, house in Alps, well, log cabin. In my head, that's the kind of house you'd have in the Alps. I mean, are the Alps even snowy mountains? I don't know. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Maybe I should just look up the Alps quickly. Oh, yeah. I always mix up all of these mountains. Right, okay. Let me just see what is going on here. Okay, cool. So, this time we've got a choice between the Queen Mother's drunken birthday bash Polaroid picture, random. Elephant is confused by G flat, thinks it should be H. Right. That sounds kind of musical. I was kind of hoping to do the Queen Mother's one, the Queen Mother's drunken birthday bash Polaroid picture. G flat thinks it should be H. Well, I guess H would come after G. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, wo, bo, ti, do. Red Dwarf reference there. If anyone didn't get that. Okay, right. I'm going to do this. It's not really a deserty kind of colour. Let's go for that. Do you get elephants in the desert? I mean, does that look like sand? I don't know. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. I haven't actually got my headset on, which has got like a mic mute, so I can actually mute it if I ever need to cough. But I've got our lapel mics on that we use for our weekly quiz, which you can find on this channel Sunday nights, 7 PM UK time. It's all kind of... I'm going to end up doing another thought bubble here. I feel like I'm kind of doing thought bubbles all the time. Yeah, so we do this live interactive quiz every Sunday. It's all, you know, kind of mixed play, and you can play along and compete against the rest of the audience. It's really good fun. Like I say, every Sunday over here, 7 PM UK time. I don't know how big elephants' tails are. I feel like that's probably too big now. I'll leave it as is. Oh, okay. Jess has perfect pitch. Nice. I have pretty much the opposite of that. I don't have any musical ability at all, but I have the ability to look at kind of like mechanical things or code, which is what I do these days, and easily sort of just look at things and figure out how they work. Intuitive aptitude, it's called, apparently. You know, that's kind of handy. Yeah, there's no such thing as an H note. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember where G is. I think, is G the... Yeah, okay. Let me just try and draw a stave. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there 4 or 5? So let's do a G here, and then I need this to be a flat. Close enough. Yeah, okay, so I should probably give this elephant some tusks, actually. That's what's missing. That's why it looks weird. There we go. That's a bit better. Let's get more speech bubbles in there. Thought bubbles. Now, I'm pretty sure that's G. As I say, I'm not really musical at all. I had to play the recorder in school because everyone had to play the recorder in school, but we also had to play the violin a little bit, which I was terrible at. But yeah, you know, I was really bad. Well, really bad at anything kind of musical. I kind of don't really have the coordination for it, which is weird because I can touch type. I don't know. But the thing I really struggled with was reading sheet music. In fact, let me just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, pants! I should have done another one. Let me just kind of. Oh, I've kind of made a big mess of this now. All right, let's just sort of clean this up a bit and go like that. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so let me just get my. I mean, or does that actually have to go? Does that have to go there? Oh, this mouse. This mouse. Yeah, maybe that works better. Yeah. Right, I need to draw a clef here as well now, because that has to sort of be centered on here because that's a G, I think. So let's kind of go and then it sort of goes like that, and then kind of like this. I think that's okay. But yeah, so I just really struggled with reading music. I don't really know why. I don't know. My brain's kind of not geared up for it. But then, you know, I can look at code or whatever and just easily understand that. Strange. This would be more Ferret's kind of thing, actually, because I think she can play the guitar or the bass or something. All of their family is like quite musical, really. Well, a lot of them are quite musical. But yeah, not my thing at all, really. No one musical in my family. Well, I don't know. Actually, I'll say that my dad can whistle and hold a tune pretty well, but you know, not really something that I've inherited. What else should I do here? Shall I just kind of improve the ears a little bit, perhaps? You know, we could maybe kind of like do a little bit of this in here, just to. I shouldn't have tried to do that all in one go, should I? I keep saying these things. Oh, I'm going to stop trying to draw everything in one go, and then I can press undo and not wipe out the entire thing. I keep forgetting. Maybe I should sort of give him like a furrowed brow. Or no, maybe I should do him kind of raising his eyebrows. Do elephants even have eyebrows? I don't know. This is a good question. Maybe I should sort of give him a mouth. Or maybe he's kind of confused. Maybe he's like sort of what? There we go. Maybe I should kind of, because they have sort of like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too far from the side, I think. Well, no. Let's do that again. There we go. Put that down there. Oh, hello. Hello, Bun. How are you doing?
Can I sneak in?
What's that?
Can I sneak in?
Oh, of course you can. Bunnery's here. If you didn't just see, I can't actually. Couldn't see what was happening on the. Ah, yes. Okay. You would have been. They would have been able to see you.
Hello.
Yeah, there's Jess here at the moment. I don't know. I don't know if she's got the audio on or not. But yes, I've just been drawing an elephant confused by G flat, which thinks it should be H.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, I've done worse. I think I've done
That's
worse.
pretty nice elephant. I think it's up to most standard.
Now there was something about it. It was when I did the trunk and I just sort of drew the trunk nostrils on.
Yeah.
It just made me think of Mo.
Yeah.
Well, Mo's drawings rather.
Most style.
Yeah. I don't. I don't know what that's about. So one moment. I think I just need to sneeze actually.
Work for you, does it?
I see. There you go. I remembered to mute the mic that time. Sorry, honking happening outside. Oh, there's a big mess out there at the minute. Cadent, the gas people have dug up the road, and so everything's a big mess. Right. Okay. Back to the elephant. I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to leave it there. I know ferret normally goes right up to the end of the time, but I'll just end up making a mess of it if I try and do something for another minute. Right, what have we got here? 2 demon monkeys don't understand a word of the nice lady's speech, I guess that is, that emoji. Sound waves turn into fireworks above New York City. Okay, well, that's looking kind of popular at the moment, so maybe I should get like a New York Skyline or something. Okay, that is apparently the name of a hotel, so that's kind of going to make it a bit difficult. There we go. Okay, cool. So, right, New York Skyline. So it's going to be dark if we're doing fireworks. Let's kind of get a bit of this up here. Yeah. Okay, in fact, maybe we should just kind of go quite far down with this because I don't know how this is going to turn out. Right, so what I've got here for reference material is some like silhouettes of New York. So maybe I should sort of start a bit further over. In fact, let's kind of do that. Just kind of outline the ground a bit, and then I've got sort of some stuff here, and yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay, close enough. Right. Okay, so let's sort of do. Occasionally I do a drawing that accidentally turns out okay.
That's beautiful already.
I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be one of those drawings. Oh, can't do straight lines. Can't do straight lines with a mouse. Ah.
It's like a tree.
Okay, so let's kind of get like a little bit of that on there and a bit going like that. Ah, yes, Jess saying that she has perfect pitch.
Wow, that'd be amazing.
I saw a girl on YouTube who had perfect pitch, and she was doing this thing where people would suggest songs to her, and then she would. Oh, that's a bit too big. She'd listen to them a couple of times and then play them on a piano in front of her, and it was amazing. She did. What's that really hard one on Guitar Hero? Through Fire and Flames or something like that.
Yeah.
And she just like listened to it for like 5 minutes and was then like, yeah, blah 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 blah. It was amazing. Yeah. Well, I'd say piano is a keyboard, I think, but to the layman like me, that's kind of the same thing. Yes, you missed me saying about how all of you guys are all quite musical. More musical than me. You can sing. Yeah, Bunny doesn't play an instrument, but she does sing. She has a very nice singing voice. But yeah, between them, they all play various string instruments and things. Is it just sort of strings? Well, your dad plays.
That
Wow.
Excellent.
Oh, I forget you don't have a mic on, do you? Yeah, Bunny's saying her dad can play pretty much anything. Trumpet, banjo. What else did he say?
Played saxophone, he's played piano, keyboard.
Right, I've changed my mind. I feel like this would be an awesome drawing, apart from can't draw straight lines with a mouse. Never mind. Okay, let's get a bit of that in there. Oh. I'm kind of spacing these out a bit too much. I should have scaled the whole thing down.
Just put some buildings in between. You can put like lower buildings in between.
No, I mean, sorry, Bunny's saying I should just put some lower buildings in between. What I meant was I'm not going to be able to like get all of these kind of cool buildings in.
Just choose the iconic one.
Yeah, in fact, that probably would have been a much more sensible idea, wouldn't it? Oh, in fact, no, maybe I should have like a bit of a building here.
Yeah, you got lower ones and higher.
And then I should try and do, is this the Chrysler building? I don't know. I've never been to New York, so I don't really know these things. Oh, can't use this mouse. As I say, I like this mouse, it's just not really designed for precision stuff like drawing. But, you know, I'm sticking with it. I'm sure it'll come eventually. Okay, so that needs to have kind of like a little bit going up here. And then that goes up there. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, just can't use this mouse. Oh, no, it's even worse. So I'm just trying to adjust the angle that I hold it at to see if it helps, but as I say, I just don't think it's designed for anything like art. I think it's kind of more of an office thing, really, to be honest. So you can tell when I'm concentrating because I get all quiet. Yeah, let's kind of. Yeah, if I knew I was going to be trying to draw like a really cool thing, I would have used my Surface tonight, and you know, I got like a Surface pen with that. I think this is kind of going to be barely recognisable, so maybe I shouldn't get too hung up about.
It's beautiful, you can tell by the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I don't think so. Sorry, Bunnery's in the background saying you can tell by the Statue of Liberty, but
Totally.
I don't know. I don't know.
I've done a little thin bit on top of that square one.
Oh,
Little
no, I
thin
haven't
spire.
actually. Yeah, I don't even know what building that is.
I don't know.
Can't, it's difficult to draw straight lines. In fact, I think I noticed earlier it's a bit easier if I go up rather than down. It's really, really difficult. That's too high.
So if you do some fireworks behind it.
Okay, yeah, let's get some fireworks in here quickly.
Also want to change colours.
So, that was pretty terrible. It's really difficult drawing any nice kind of lines with this. In fact, that is pretty pants. Let me just undo all of that. Sorry, if anyone in the US is watching, I don't mean pants as in trousers. It's just we say that if something isn't very good. It's been mentioned before, like, why are you talking about trousers? I can't remember if either Bunny and I said that on the quiz or Ferret said it on here, but people were just like, what on earth are you talking about?
That's cool.
It's like giant spiders or something.
Lots of like star shapes as well. Like bright yellow, white star shapes.
Star shapes.
Well, just like dots really.
Bunny is requesting dots as well.
I like that picture as well.
Yeah. Okay, so Okay, right, that's not too bad. In fact, that looks a bit weird not having stars down the bottom. Actually, I shouldn't cover up my mouth, otherwise you can't hear me. Okay, let's do that there. Now the only problem is I need some way to do sound waves here. Maybe I just sort of like get like really dark kind of grey. Maybe I could kind of be wop, wop, wop. Yeah, that kind of works, I think. Someone's going to be like, this is Wi-Fi signals. Oh, can't draw with this mouse. There we go. Someone will be like, oh, Wi-Fi signals, but I mean, you know, they kind of look a bit like sound waves. I think that's the best I'm going to kind of manage here, really.
I like with the stars too. That's nice. I like that picture.
Yeah. All right.
Contender for the hallway.
I will send that in and see how it goes. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the other stuff that we did earlier on. I know when Ferret does this, she likes to show off a few of the earlier games.
Let's see what you did then.
Okay, so someone put in a description of some odd mix between a trumpet, bongos and a violin. So the next person drew that. Well, it's pretty much does what it says on the tin, really. Louisiana Music Machine, that was described as. Okay, LMM, McDonald's box, I see, yeah, okay. So yeah, we've got a bit more McDonald's stuff. No time for French fries. Let's go to a Louisiana Music Machine. So here we go. So someone drew some McDonald's fries. I'm loving it. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I think that's because they're kind of like turning their head back and forth. So then that's where I came in. And then Gorehead afterwards. Pavarotti isn't sure about McDonald's. So I think I think the not sure bit kind of came through there, but it does look a bit like Pavarotti. I think that's because, you know, I accidentally made him a bit fat. Never mind. What else have we got here? So Girls' Generation, Moo Moo Milk started off with, and then okay, I see. It's like a family tree. So we've got like male and female people, but then there's a whole generation of girls. Okay, yeah. No men in the classroom. Teachers, leave those kids alone. Yeah, you know, another brick in the wall. Okay, so yeah, sort of teacher, leave that kid alone. Yeah. An old lady scolds a boy while a girl looks at her phone. Okay, yeah, this is sort of looking kind of a bit more like it. So yeah, there we go. Grandma is so mad you sold her plasma cartridge. So I drew one of those plasma ball things. And then Sadob afterwards said, old woman asks kid for money for electric ball. But yeah, I guess that's where the plasma cartridge came from. Let me just zoom that in a bit. Yeah, yeah, it does look a bit like plasma. Yeah, nice.
What a plasma cartridge is.
I don't know what a plasma cartridge is either. Here we go. So this one actually finished. So everyone can go and see this in the gallery now. If you go to playinterference.com/gallery, you can go see these. So the Lupine one started the game with the nuclear option. We've got like a mushroom cloud here. Pepto-Bismol commercial for mind burns. Nice. When your mind burns then. Pepto for the brain. Mind burns. Pepto-Brain Mal. Nice. So we've got like loads of Pepto-Bismol kind of things here. That kind of stuck on it quite a bit. Commercial for burnout remedies. Here we go. Chinese rejuvenate remedy. £10 for 10 bills, before and after. Oh, okay, now that's interesting. I almost did the same kind of thing. You know, I did, woo! Yeah, nice. Oh, this one's moved along a few steps, actually. So, a Japanese instruction manual on how not to slouch. And then, so, yeah, you know, someone's gone for kind of like the very conceptual kind of version of what I did. Leaning to the same side, interestingly. Don't vote for bowing candidate, vote for the upright one. Nice, yeah, okay.
Got elections tomorrow.
Well, this is true, yeah. So there you go. That is it. So yes, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. If you hung around, that is very kind of you. This has been Interference and Chill with Breadmower. Normally we have Interference and Chill with Ferret, and she draws a little bit better than me. But she will be back next week, all being well. There you go. That's the normal thing, Intervision Chill with Ferret. Yeah, you know, more interactive fun there. If you are interested in interactive stuff, though, we also do a live interactive quiz on Sunday nights on this channel, 7 p.m. UK time every week. And you can join myself and Bunnery, who you've just seen over there, and we do a live interactive quiz that you can play along with. If you would like to talk to us about any of this stuff, then you can join us on Discord as well, over at playinterference.com/discord. And of course, if you want to have a go at drawing yourself, then you can join in at playinterference.com. It'd be very awesome to see you over there. But yeah, that is it for now. I'm supposed to go and do a development stream for Rogue Drones now over on my channel, which is mixer.com/breadmower. Although I haven't really got anything planned for it, so I'm wondering if maybe I should just leave it for tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I don't know if my throat is up to sort of talking for like 3.5 hours in total. No, I should make an effort. I'll do a short one at least. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone. If you hang on here, I will go and host that in a moment. It's going to be on a different channel, but I will host it from this channel. But I've got to go press a few buttons first before that starts. So thank you very much for joining me. If you hang on here, you can see some Rogue Drones in a moment. Have fun, everyone. Bye.